Oh my goodness, people. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm sorry. I just got up. Oh my goodness, I haven't even had a shower yet. I just had to come on here because I've been bombarded with ideas for the Batman Superman movie, and I just want to get your opinions right now on on excuse me, what I have in mind, because I'm sorry. I'm a huge fan of Batman and Superman and superheroes in general, and I'm really excited to see this movie. But I agree. I mean, bringing in Super Batman to the Superman sequel is a little bit of an interesting decision. But I just want to see, based on clues that we've seen, in Man of Steel, and of course, what we know about Batman and Superman and the whole DC universe and everything, how it would logically work out. And I'm mostly doing this for Angry Joe. Angry Joe, I'm a huge, huge fan. You're my inspiration, man, and I know you're a huge DC fan, just like me. And you probably know more about Superman than I, because, well, I admit I'm a bigger Batman fan than Superman. He's always been a little bit more interesting because, I mean, well, I'm getting ahead of myself. I gotta talk. Anyway, on to what I think the story would be. Looking at, what we've seen in Man of Steel, I mean, Metropolis and Smallville, they are devastated, and there's probably like huge crater in the Indian Ocean, from the World Engine just doing all that to the Earth. So I'd imagine that, Lex Luthor, they gotta bring him in. I mean, it's already pretty much confirmed that he's going to be in the movie. We just don't know who's playing him. I would imagine that he used to spread all this propaganda. Superman is an evil villain. He's going to destroy the world. I mean, look at all of this that he's done. And it's like, well, and if people say, well, Superman saved us, and it's like, yeah, well, what if he goes rogue? There's no stopping him. He could turn angry at any time, and so maybe something like that, playing off the fears of humanity. And then Batman's like, oh gosh, I gotta take this guy out. And then have, Superman, he's in the middle of doing his thing, and then Batman comes in and tries to attack him. And of course, well, since this is an older Batman, probably like in retirement, just starting to come out, as a la Frank Miller's The Dark Knight Returns. But of course, this Superman, I mean, there's no kryptonite. You have to remember that. Superman, he's young. He's in tip-top shape. He's in his prime right now. Not Batman, certainly isn't. So I imagine that Superman actually beating Batman, but because of, what happened with Zod, him remembering breaking Zod's neck and everything, and he's like, okay, I can't kill this guy, I gotta figure out what's going on. He's like, dude, Batman. And of course, he's probably already heard of Batman at this point, so he's like, oh, Batman, I thought you were a good guy, what's going on? And he's like, well, Lex is saying that you're such a bad guy, and I was like, okay, we gotta figure out what's going on and all that, and continue from there. Of course, I mean, Lex is a little bit underpowered anyway. I mean, against Superman, I never really liked the whole Superman-Lex thing. I never really understood it, but except in the first movie where he was presented with a like it's something or other, like I don't know how to say it. You know what I mean. And even at that, it was a little goofy in my opinion. But moving on. So what if maybe like Lex, in order to provide a better challenge for Batman and Superman to kind of fend him off, what if he's like digging through the wreckage of the world engines and all this Kryptonian stuff, and it's like, what if in there he somehow finds or even maybe creates Brainiac? That would be pretty awesome. And it would definitely provide a great challenge for Batman and Superman. And, maybe have Wonder Woman make like a cameo appearance at the end. Maybe have her like help out at the end or something like that. I don't want Wonder Woman to be in this a whole lot. I mean, because we got it. It's a Batman Superman movie. It has to be just these two. Spotlight on Batman and Superman. Leave as many other DC superheroes out of this as possible. Maybe even, and I mean, Wonder Woman's already cast. We know she's going to be in the film. So I hope her appearance is minimal. She's like a background character or something like that. Great. Yeah. Oh, that's my idea. That's what I really want to see. That's what I hope they're going to do. And again, I apologize. I just woke up. I haven't even taken a shower yet. I just had to get this out. And I apologize for, the setup. I know Angry Joe. I know you especially hate, vlogs that it's just somebody in a camera with a dirty room behind him. I'm planning on changing my setup before I start up the web series that I'm going to do, so I have a better background and I'll be better prepared with all this stuff. I'll have a little bit more caffeine in my system. I'll be actually awake and clean and everything. But that's my idea. So, and I really want to know your honest opinions on it. Don't be like, oh, this is the best idea ever, unless you actually think it's the best idea ever. So just leave a comment in the comments section for to let me know what you guys think. Tell me, what are the strong points, what are the weak points, what are some things that maybe have left out that are like inaccurate to the comic books or something like that, or something or other, because I'm trying to be an actual writer, and I really want feedback on this so that I can further develop my skills. So, that's it. See you on the battlefield, soldiers.